Isambard and the Amulets of Ra by Robert Guidi. Read by Geoff Dillon.
1812. Borodino, Russia. In the sudden calm, Grant became aware of a familiar, intoxicating fear. She was about to move into the most dangerous part of the mission, and had no idea what to expect. Though she had watched and memorized the process up to this point, she had never seen inside Napoleon's tent. She followed the keeper in through the drapes, and paused in a kind of antechamber designed to keep the cold out. Behind her the tent flaps had closed, and in front of her a heavy curtain blocked the way. This was Grant's moment. With hardly a break in her step, she deftly swapped the box on the tray for the replica she had hidden in her belt, and continued through the heavy drapes, adjusting the stolen uniform as she went. Grant was entering the lion's den. Inside, the tent was alive with candlelight. The assembled crowds of generals continued to discuss the maps and charts that covered a large table in the center. Only Napoleon looked up at the newcomers, staring directly at Grant with burning eyes. Finally, the Emperor spoke. "Gentlemen, I approve of General Sorbier's proposal to advance towards the Western Pass, beginning at sunrise," the Emperor said, looking at each of the assembled generals in turn. "Make it so." The group broke up and left the room in twos and threes, talking in low voices as they went. After a few moments, there were only 3 people left in the room: Grant, the mysterious keeper, and the most powerful man in Europe. Napoleon stood at the head of the table, leaning forward onto his fists, his undivided attention now focused on the keeper. "Maximilian, thank you for coming." The keeper replied with an attempted smile, his jaw stiff and unnatural. "This is the most important campaign so far, Maximilian," Napoleon said as he approached. "Russia holds the key to our defeat of the English and the completion of our European empire. But I could not have got this far without you, or this little box." The Emperor stared at the object on Grant's tray, reaching and taking it with a look of wonder in his eyes. The keeper produced his key and placed it on the silver tray. Grant did the same, taking the stolen key from around her neck. Napoleon twisted his own into place on the front face of the small plain box, then twisted the other 2.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?